What's up guys, in today's video I'm gonna show you how to get rid of your rust. This rust right here. This is my Hyundai Accent, and today we're not gonna fix it, we're not gonna repair it, we are going to remove it in a nice way so that we can have the car look nice without doing any repairs, just strictly removing it. So let's hop into that right now. Alright, so what it is that I'm doing here is I'm simply going to mark where I want to cut and then make that dream into a realization. So I'm going to open the door up here. And with a little bit of marking and fab work, we're ready to cut. I'm gonna wear my eye protection just because I think that we might have some sparks flying. I'm not 100% sure. But it's always better to be safe than it is to be sorry. Let's get to cutting. Alright, so after about, I don't know, a couple minutes of cutting, this is the result that I came up with. And there's a little bit of a gap here, which I'm not too worried about. But overall, it looks pretty good. And then when I go to shut the door, check this out. Boom. This looks like it's friggin' factory. I mean, there's a little inconsistency right there, but I wanted to make sure that the bumper had all of its proper mount points. So I guess what I'm gonna do for this now is I'm gonna do the other side, but I might have to cut a little bit more because the rust is a little bit worse. So that's the rust there, but yeah, I'm gonna have to try and maybe I'll have to fill that little part, but I'm gonna try. So that's what it looks like. And then inside is beautiful. So if I can just cut out the rust, cutting it out is a lot better than filling that, because if I fill that, it's just gonna come back and it's gonna be a mess. But if it's gone, it can't rust, right? So all I need to do is just fill that little seam up and shouldn't have any issues. So now I'm putting on my favorite stuff. It's the tinfoil tape. This is to mock up just where I need to skim over with some body fill and stuff, so that I don't have any problems putting like maybe just a little bit of filler. There, now I got that all set up. Now all I gotta do is just skim it over with a little bit of filler and it should be good. Alright, before I start the filling, I had to take a little break. I went down to the grocery store and I got some food. Let me show you what I got. I got the burgers, the sausage, and inside we got the bacon up top. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be great, and I'm gonna cook that, have that cooking while I get the body work done so it can harden and all that stuff while I'm waiting for my burgers. So I'm gonna mix up the body fill and we'll put her on. So I'm just gonna kiss the lip. I'm gonna mix it up now. But yeah, leave a comment down below if you think Carol Baskin killed her husband and why. Because we've all been watching that new series on Tiger King, and not 100% sure. It was really good though. I mean, the only person that's in jail is the only person that shouldn't be in jail, and that's Joey Exotic. I'm gonna put a little bit of this on right where the rust is. And bring it down and then curve it in. Now, like I've said in the past before, the better you put on your body fill, the less you'll sand. Sometimes you don't even need the sand. If you watch my other video on when I painted my my orange RSX, I didn't even sand it. And that all has to do with really good body fill applications. Now I gotta go over to the other side. I didn't show you me cutting it, but I did set it all up so that that it's all ready. And it looks a little bit like this, guys. Now I'm just gonna let this dry a bit, and in a little bit we'll be ready to sand and possibly paint. Now we got this all cleaned up, I'm gonna get your favorite rag and we'll prime it and sand it and paint it. Alright, now I got my favorite glove. I'm just gonna wipe this down a little bit, get off the dusty contaminant. Now we're ready for painting. And I got some good old fast line from my other project. That's gonna cover this really nice. And you just freehand it. Nice and good. So we're gonna let that dry for a couple minutes and then we'll come back and we'll hit it with some red. Now I got my color match red right here. I just put red as the color for masking because I had this paint for a really long time, but it looks like it'll be the same exact red as this. We'll have to wait and see. Now it's shaking up really good. We're gonna go and we'll do some test sprays. It's just giving it like lovely coverage. Now we'll let that dry, we'll probably give it one more coat. And another thing I gotta mention is this right here. This car's been to Mexico twice, down and back. This gecko here is the symbol that it's been to Mexico. We got the coat 2 going on. And this is gonna fill like any kind of pinholes or anything like that that you have in your paint. Any porous holes, it's gonna fill it up. There you have it. We're gonna let it dry and I'll show you guys what this car looks like when I get it cleaned up. I'm gonna clean the dust off. Right here I got your favorite black Plasti Dip, and we're gonna Plasti Dip my Steelies. So as you can see, it's really rusty. You just want to take a little toot of it. Oh no. Wow. That looks terrible. I mean, maybe it's just really old. I don't really know, but looks good enough to put a cover over it. Let's do this one too. Yeah, if this stuff doesn't look good, guys, this is the paint. You can just peel it off, so should be good enough. I just don't, like, I have never painted with Plasti Dip before. I just had this Plasti Dip can actually because somebody was Plasti Dipping their rims a long time ago and left it at my house, so I just kept it. I don't know if it's supposed to come out like that or not. but whatever. Oh, and you guys also didn't see this side. This side I painted too. I did that so it matches. I cut the rust out and all that, so I'm just gonna spray this up. And then we'll be able to put our covers on. There we go, guys. That's all you need. So I'm gonna put the covers on. Here's one of my covers. Now, if you watch my other video, I've used these covers before, and they work amazing. So I was just like, you know what? These were good last time. They should be good this time. So look at that rim, and then check this rim out. It's like a night and day difference. So I'm gonna get the other hubcaps on, and it should look good, like a little buzzer. All right, so I just got all the hubcaps on, and before I show you, I want to show you my bike. I just bought this. This is my bike. It's like a, it's called a cruiser. It's got the comfy seat with the springs in the back, and then Trish got her own bike too. She bought this gel seat and stuff for it, so yeah. We're gonna go biking and stuff. Yeah, so let me show you the rims. Look at that. It looks real, oh, I'm gonna close the door. The paint's still wet, but who cares? So yeah, like look at that. Woohoo! Man. Now let me show you, see the rust that I cut out? This is at eye level, and bang. That looks better than the rust. I'm gonna clean the mud off the tires and stuff, but yeah. That looks like, that's really up close. You look at it right here like this, and that looks good. That looks like it's supposed to look. You can't tell, you know? Yep. But those rims look real good. And then, boom. See the black when I painted behind on the rims? It really shines through the hubcaps. It doesn't look like rust and stuff. And then, boom. Yep. So I mean, and the tint's still holding up great. The tint looks awesome. Yeah, I had these because problems with these where I put it on my sander and it just wasn't velcroing in. It wanted to keep like flinging off, so that's why I had to use my square sander. But whatever, that's that. So I'm not sure else what we're gonna do with this. Some people said they wanted me to like lower it and put fender flares and stuff on it, but the fact that that the fender's that much, I wouldn't be able to open the door and be able to keep fender flares on it. So I'm not sure what I should do. I got some other projects coming and stuff, but this one, not sure.